Our Border Report team gets a ride along with El Paso Border Patrol agents. And this comes as they continue to apprehend hundreds of migrants at the border. Julian Ricendes has this story.
Summer heat and the rugged terrain used to slow down irregular migration in the El Paso sector, but no more. Border agents remain as busy as ever in the middle of July, amid a migrant surge that shows no signs of abating. Small groups of asylum seekers are turning themselves in near the Rio Grande, but the vast majority of people coming across from Mexico in this area are trying to avoid capture.
Hey, 735, Yankee 302, you copy?
These two trends make it difficult for the Border Patrol to properly staff and control a region where 200,000 people have come across since October 1st. Carlos Rivera drives along McNutt Drive in Sunland Park, New Mexico. This city just west of El Paso is one of the busiest migrant corridors in the region, but right now it is calm.
Is single adults. The family units, yes, are on the rise, but the majority, again, is just single adults.
No. Drop me off here so you can cut them west.
They're going to go back around the other side.
I'll go back.
Mano arriba! Mano arriba!
Suddenly, the agent spots 4 people running out of the desert and he wheels his patrol vehicle around. The chase ends with his partner cornering 2 men and a woman behind a fence.
Eran cuatro. Yo los vi. Eran cuatro.
The agents find the missing man behind a rock wall. They discover 2 of the migrants are Hondurans, not Mexicans, as they had claimed. The agents move on to a nearby junkyard where another 4 males are hiding under the vehicles.
You got them in the vehicles over there.
Earlier, the agents spotted an empty Border Patrol vehicle with the driver's door wide open.
It's not normal for the agent just to leave that vehicle like that unless he's around.
They found their peer a short distance away with a group of migrants.
You know, I didn't know that he was actively on something. So I see a vehicle like that. Obviously, the first thing is I'm going to try to find the agent, see if he's okay, you know, if he needs any help, something's happened to him.
The agents try to establish nationality and immigration status, and then ask for cell phones, belts, and shoelaces.
We're seeing that a lot of these migrants are using cell phones, using technology to communicate with the smugglers actively. You know, prior years it was based on landmarks. Hey, go to this fast food restaurant, go to here, go to there. Well, pickup vehicle is going to be waiting for you. Now it's actively via, you know, social media like WhatsApp or other communication apps that, you know, hey, Migras here, Border Patrol's here, it's too hot or whatever. So they'll change, they'll actively communicate. So one of the things that the agents do immediately is take that cell phone from them.
These migrants are from Mexico. They tell Border Report their families are in the state of Veracruz. They don't want asylum. They just want to work and send money home.
The money we make is not enough. We are coming here to work, not to harm anyone.
Christian, another migrant, says Mexicans don't ask for asylum because they know their country has made a deal so the U.S. can expel all but the most vulnerable of them. That's why they run.
We make those determinations. You know, when I said that they're amenable to Title 42, you know, it's because there's the policies or the agreements with the government of Mexico which demographics or which nationalities may be returned. To my understanding, they're all from Mexico.
Title 42 is a public health policy that allows quick expulsions to prevent COVID-19 transmission. COVID has changed a lot of the policies toward migrants, including where they can be detained and how they can be transported.
Obviously, he's not going to be able to fit 6 people in his vehicle safely. And then also, you know, the transport vans that we have like a box or a container that provides separate air conditioning or separate air to the migrants from the agent. That way we prevent that cross-contamination.
Irregular migration prompts strong emotions on both sides of the aisle. Advocates point out the number of apprehensions is inflated because of people who get deported on Title 42 and cross again the next day. But hardliners note little attention is given to the thousands and thousands who come across undetected.
You gonna make a left here?
Because he's booking it through the desert, no? Because he said he went through the school.
I think they called it like south of these houses, bro.
41 traffic, and now we'll just go back over there. This particular migrant just broke off from the group and kept running into the neighborhood. You know, this area where we're at right here is not that far from the border barrier, not that far from the Anapra area. So, you know, regarding that, it'll be the group that we did apprehend or the group that we did encounter will be counted as encounters. This would unfortunately be called a gotaway.
He went with that sedan and that SUV, he went through there. That's why I had him.
Reporting from the U.S.-Mexico border for KTSM News and Border Report, this is Julian Resendes.